ठीक है? All right, everybody. So today, beta, officially, I'm going to start topic number 4, which is technically the easiest topic if you understand it. Okay? And the most important thing is that as a student, you need to understand one thing, that topic number 1 and topic number 2, they both were very lengthy. And we did those two lengthy topics along with the coordinate geometry in November, December, and almost January. मतलब 3 महीने में हमें सिर्फ ये 3 टॉपिक हमें खत्म किए हैं. Agree? Just because of this reason, because these two topics, they had a lot of different chapters involved in maths. Agree? O level students, your topic 2 is finished, but IGCSE students, your topic 2 is not finished, because IGCSE students,
अस्सलाम
they will
वालेकुम
take an extra class with me, and that class will be on differentiation, that would be the derivatives. Okay? I'm not teaching in a group class, because we have a lot of students appearing in O levels as well, 4024. In 4024, differentiation is not included. So that is the reason I won't be teaching in a group. I will be taking a separate class with IGCSE student, in which I will be teaching you the derivative topic. Okay? Today, I'm going to start the topic, which is the geometry portion of the maths. Remember one thing, math is distributed into 3 subsections. The first section is the practical maths. The second section is the graphical maths. And the third is the shapes. So this is what it comes under the head of the geometry. You can see that I have attached the syllabus of IGCSE, because the IGCSE and O levels, they both have the same kind of syllabus. So if you just look at the O level syllabus, you will see all these terms included in their syllabus as well. So you can see the same screenshots as well. So I can attach the screenshots for O levels as well here. Okay, later onwards. You can see one thing, that this topic number 4, it involves around the geometry, and geometry is what use and interpret the following geometrical terms. In after studying this chapter, you will understand that what is a point, what is a vertex, what is a line, what is plane, what is parallel, what is perpendicular bisector, what is bearing, what is right angle, what is acute, obtuse, and reflex angles, what is interior and exterior angle, what is the meaning of similar and congruent, what is scale factor. They say that candidates are not expected to show that two shapes are congruent. So this is out now from the syllabus. Previously we had to show to the examiner that these two shapes are congruent, but now this is out from the syllabus. Okay? Use and interpret the vocabulary of triangles, spatial quadrilaterals, polygons, nets, and the solids, and include the following terms in the triangle: equilateral triangle, scalene triangle, right angle triangle. In quadrilaterals, square, rectangle, kite, rhombus, parallelogram, and trapezium is included. And in the next page, examiner is saying here that in the polygons, you will be seeing regular and irregular polygons, pentagons, hexagons, octagon, and decagon. In solids, you will be seeing cube, cuboid, prism, cylinder, pyramid, cone, sphere, hemisphere, frustum. What is face? What is surface? What is edge? Include the following terms: center, radius, diameter, circumference, semicircle, chord, tangent, major and minor arc, sector, and segment. Why I'm reading all these names? What's the purpose of that? You can ask me, sir, आप ये नाम क्यों पढ़ रहे हैं? Agree? ये नाम इसलिए पढ़ रहा हूँ बच्चा कि ताकि आपको एक आइडिया हो कि जब जब मैं इनका नामों का जिक्र करूंगा तो मैं वहां पे आपको बताऊंगा कि सिलेबस में ये लिखा था कि यू शुड नो about these names which are written in the syllabus. So beta, all of you should pay me attention, because I will be proceeding this topic in my style, because I won't be following the pattern of the syllabus attached here, because they say that in the first part that construct triangles, but if you don't know that what triangles are, then you cannot for example construct them. Okay? So I won't be following their pattern, but I will be following my pattern, and I will cover all these things. And please open up your copies, because we are going to start it. Okay? Those who have any question left in the graph of function, try to compile the questions. Try to compile the question, because coming Saturday would be a graph of function marathon. Okay? In that marathon, I will be solving each and every query related to the graph of function topic. But today we are going to proceed with the geometry. So, proceeding. But today we are going to understand first one thing. In order to understand one thing, we need to understand that what are polygons. What are polygons? We need to understand this thing. But when math started, It started from a point. Agree? This is what a point is. Agree? When two or more points they join together, what they make a line. And when two lines they join together, they make an angle. When three lines they join together, what they make a triangle. They make a triangle. So what are polygons? Polygons are closed plane figures, closed plane figures having थ्री और मोर साइड्स. बेटा मेरे साथ साथ लिखें तो ज्यादा बेहतर है, नोट्स बन जाएंगे, लिखेंगे तो जरा चीजें क्लियर होती हैं. Polygons are closed plane figures having three or more sides. Because this chapter is very easy, try to understand it, you will love it. ठीक है? Polygons are closed plane figures having three or more sides. So I can say here, Vadan, that this is L1, this is L2, and this is, let's say, L3. These are three lines technically, but it is not closed. Why? Because you can see that there is a lot of open space here available. So it is not a polygon. Remember that. It is not a polygon. So remember that this is mandatory for polygon, that the shape should be closed. A closed plane figure having three or more sides. So you can see that the smallest polygon you have is a triangle. So we can say that we have the polygons right from the dotted lines. So you can see one thing here, that these are not polygons, but when n is equals to 3, when n is equals to 3, this is a triangle. When n is equals to 4, it would be a quadrilateral. It would be a quadrilateral. When n is equals to 5, it would be a pentagon. Penta means 5. When n is equals to 6, it would be a hexagon.
सर व्हाट इज
When
एन?
जी बेटा,
ये एन किस चीज से रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है?
n means number of sides. n means number of sides. ठीक है? Number of sides. ठीक है? Okay. When n is equals to 7, it is heptagon. Hepta means in math 7. When n is equals to 8, it is octagon. When n is equals to 9, it is nonagon. And when n is equals to 10, it is decagon. It's 10-sided. So when n is equals to 11, we do not have names included in the syllabus. So the names would be 11-sided polygon. 11-sided polygon. And when n is equals to, let's say, 20, so you will be writing 20-sided polygon. बेटा सब जरा इनके नेम्स जरा याद कर लें एक मिनट के लिए. प्लीज डू मेमोराइज द नेम्स. प्लीज मेमोराइज कर लें नेम्स. अविनाश प्लीज टर्न ऑफ योर माइक प्लीज. प्लीज जरा इनके नेम्स को याद कर लें. जिनको याद है, जिन इफ यू नो द टॉपिक, जस्ट look at the topic and recall the names. Just close your eyes and don't look at the name, and then cross check yourself that whether you understood it correctly or not. Then after knowing the names of the polygons, this is important, it was written in the syllabus. So हमने अभी ये जो 10 names लिखे हैं, 10 names में हम लोग देखें, हमने point, line, angle, triangle, we understood the terminologies. कि हमें terminologies का idea हो गया. Now we are going to understand that what is regular and what is irregular polygon. So proceeding everybody. So let's proceed from the next page. Okay. Beta, we have regular polygons, and then at the same time we have irregular polygons. Irregular polygons. But as the name indicates that something is regular in regular polygon. So regular means regular means all sides slash angles are same. For example, you know that it's a triangle in front of you and you all are familiar about this triangle, let's say the name of this triangle is equilateral triangle sine. So equilateral triangle means that sum of all sides are same. Agree? Not sum of, it means that all sides are same. We name this triangle as equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. And beta, we know that since childhood, our teacher used to say that equilateral triangle, one angle is 60 degrees. Why? Because it is a regular polygon. So what we do, we know that total angle is 180. So 180 divided by 3 would be 60 degrees each. So it means that this angle is 60 degrees, this angle is also 60 degrees, and this angle is also 60 degrees. When a triangle is not having all sides same, or all angles are different, or even one of the angle is also different, so that triangle is not a regular polygon. So you can see one thing. I'm going to draw two cases here. Like for example, Ramin, can you hear me, bacha? That this is a right angle triangle and this is isosceles right angle triangle because two sides are also same. Agree? So we know that if this angle is 90, so we know that 180 minus 90 would be 90 degrees, and these two would be same because it is isosceles right angle triangle. So we know that 2x is equals to 90. So x is equals to 90 by 2, which is equals to 45 degrees. So Maya, we understood one thing here, that right angle triangle in a form of isosceles triangle, its name is isosceles right angle triangle. So the name would be 45 45. Although two angles are same, but still it is not a regular polygon. Understood everybody or not? Aline, is this clear to you? Bacha?
Yes, sir.
Proceeding. If all of you are aware about the regular polygons, so you must have heard the word regular quadrilateral. So do you know that what is the name of the regular quadrilateral? Anyone? Regular quadrilateral, which shape is having four sides and equal in length?
Square.
It's a square. So the name is square because square has four sides equal length and all lengths are of same thing, same length, and all angles of 90 degrees each. Understood, Aron Bacha?
Yes, sir.
But except square, whatever polygon we have, especially whatever quadrilateral we have, like for example, kite, like for example, trapezium, rhombus, parallelogram, all of them, they are irregulars. They are irregulars. We understand one thing here, Arum, that we know that total angle since childhood, our teacher is saying that in square, all angles are 90 degrees. Just because of this reason, because they are saying to us that the total angle is 360. If I divide 360 by 4, so the answer would be 90 degrees each. So for a regular, there is a condition. I'm repeating, everybody, because we know that in a rectangle, Vadan, all angles are also 90. Do you agree with me or not?
Exactly.
But opposite sides are equal. Not all sides are equal. So that is the reason rectangle is a irregular quadrilateral. Any problem? Any problem? In rectangle, all angles are 90. In rectangle, all angles are 90 degrees each, like square. But opposite sides are equal. That's why it's irregular. Avinash, please turn off your mic. Understood everybody? बेटा किसी का कोई क्वेश्चन है कि नहीं? अविनाश, if you can hear me, please turn off your mic. Okay, proceeding. Now we know that, okay, sum of the three-sided figure angle, it is 180. Sum of four-sided figures, which is quadrilaterals, it is total 360. What about if the sides are greater than that? So please let's study that how to find out the interior angles of the polygon. So finding interior angles, finding interior and exterior angles and exterior angles in polygons. In polygons. So please pay attention, everybody. Better remember one thing, that we know that one thing, that total interior angle would be equals to n minus 2 times 180. This is a fact in maths, where n is where n is number of sides, n is number of sides. Like for example, everybody, please pay attention because we are done with the sequences as well. So in sequence number A, if I say that when n is equals to 3, number of sides are 3. So what will happen? Ramin, 3 minus 2 multiply with 180 is equals to 1 into 180. We know that triangles have total angle 180 degree. Agree? When n is equals to 4, so we know that in quadrilaterals, 4 minus 2 is 2, 2 times 180 is 360. Agree? We are familiar about these two, but not about when n is greater than 4. So when n is greater than 4, which is like, for example, n is equals to 5. So 5 minus 2 is 3, and 3 times 180, it is 540. When, for example, n is equals to 6, it is hexagon. So 6 minus 2 into 180 is 4. 4 times 180 is 720. Am I right? And part E, like for example, sine when n is equals to 7 means heptagon. So it would be 7 minus 2 times 180, which is equals to 5. 5 times 180 is 900. So you can see one thing, everybody, here very clearly, that sum of the total angle in a triangle is 180. Arom, can you hear me? Then in quadrilateral, it is 360. And then in pentagon, it is 540, and this is 720, and this is 900. So Vadan, there is a pattern over here. This is just for the quick maths. You can see that from this point to this point, they are just adding 180 after every point. Agree or not? Yes or no? You can see that if you add 180, so you can get the total interior angle of the neck shape. Understood, everybody, or not? Yes or no? And do you know,
Yes.
what's the reason behind that? What's the reason behind that? Like for example, in the same manner, I can also find out when n is equals to 24. Like for example, it's a 24-sided polygon. What would be the total interior angle? So it would be 24 minus 2 times 180, which would be 22, which is 22 times 180. Can I do multiplication with for me? 22 times 180 is how much? 1800, 1800, 3600, 3600 plus 360, 3960.
Yes, sir.
It's 3960 degree is the total angle for what? For a 24-sided polygon. And what's the reason behind that? There is a logic behind that. Please pay attention. Everybody, you can see one thing, that I am going to draw a specific shape in front of you. Agree? Like just give me a second. Let me just sketch this shape with some dots here. Okay. Ramin, can you hear me, bacha?
जी सर
I say that this is a pentagon. Do you agree with me or not?
जी सर
Why this is pentagon? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. Agree?
जी सर
Agree? Now, everybody, please pay attention. It is a pentagon. And we have studied one thing here, that pentagons have 5 sides. Now, let's say, Ali, if I select a particular point, let's say this point is selected. Agree? If I connect this point with this one and I connect the same point with this one, I can make only 3 triangles in a pentagon. Can you see that, Vadan?
Yes.
Okay, so this is triangle number 1. This is triangle number 2, Sime, and this is triangle number 3. Agree or not? Now, Sime, You can see that the sum of one triangle is 180, 180, 180. Agree or not? And 180,
जी sir.
180, 180 is what? 180, 180, 180 is 540, but we found it
540.
earlier. Agree or not?
बिल्कुल.
So remember that once you have a hexagon, so you would be able to draw 4 triangles inside. If there is a decagon, mean 10-sided, so it means that you can only draw 8 triangles inside. That is what n minus 2 is for. Understood, everybody, or not? That's how you can find out the total interior angle of a polygon having any sides, I mean any number of sides, where n is just a number of sides. All you have to find n minus 2 multiply with 180, just put in the value of n, which is number of sides. Understood, everybody, or not? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I'm proceeding with the one interior angle of a regular polygon. So please pay attention, everybody. One, concept number 2, one interior angle of a regular polygon. So beta, as the name indicates, it's a one interior angle and it says that regular as well. So it means that whatever the total is, just divide with n. So the one interior angle would be one interior of regular. Remember one thing, okay? Of regular would be total divided by number of sides, and we know that Vadan, that total is n minus 2 into 180. Agree? And number of sides is n. Agree? Let's say that n is equals to 5. So what is n is equals to 5? Laluna, we are familiar that n is equals to 5 would be a pentagon. Do you agree with me on this statement or not?
Yes, sir.
It would be a 5-sided figure having 5 equal angles because the name is saying it's a regular polygon. Agree? Examiner can ask me what would be the amount or the quantity of one angle in a regular polygon, especially a pentagon. So one would be one angle. It would be 5 minus 2 times 180 divided by 5. 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 times 180 divided by 5. 3 times 180 is 540. And 540 divided by 5 would be 108 degrees. So what this is all about? 108 degrees. So it means that every angle inside this shape would be 108 degrees each. 108 degrees each. If you add all 108s together, so you will get 540 in the end. Understood, everybody, or not? That's how you can find out the interior angle of one interior angle of a regular polygon. Like for example, there can be a question in exam and the examiner can make a question like this. Question, find one interior angle of a regular 8-sided polygon. So Yamna, beta, welcome back. So first of all, we need to understand that we are going to find out one interior angle. So beta, one interior angle, one interior, the formula would be n minus 2 times 180 divided by n, where n is the number of sides. So 8 minus 2 times 180 divided by 8. And usually this sort of question, it is in non-calculator paper. So 8 minus 2 is 6. 6 times 180 divided by 8. So now we know that 6 times 180 would be a bigger number. So we can simplify the question with some cutting here. Agree or not? I can do some cutting with 8 and 6. I can easily cut 8 and 6 in table number 3. Like for example, in table 2, sorry. So table 2, it would be, just give me a second. Okay, it would be 4 and that would be 3. So it would be 3 times 180 divided by 4. So let me proceed to the next page. So it is 3 times 180 divided by 4. Abdullah, I can cancel 4 and 180 now with a table 2. Agree? So
Yes, sir.
4 and 180 को cancel करेंगे तो it would be 2 2s are 4 and 2 times 90 is 180, so it would be 3 times 90 divided by 2. I can cancel 2 and 90, so 2 ones are 2 and 2 times 45 would be 90. So 3 times 45 is my answer, and 3 times 45 would be 100 and what?
135.
135. Yes, thank you. So 135 degrees would be the angle of eight-sided regular octagon. And all you can find is that having two formulas in mind, and those two formulas are, let me write it once again. So the formulas are here, two formulas which are mandatory, two formulas. And the formula number one is total interior angle, total interior angle. This formula will give you the total interior angle of any polygon, whether it is a regular or irregular. And the second one is, second formula is one interior angle of regular only, of regular polygon only. Okay, मैं लिख देता हूँ यहाँ पे साइन, irregular के लिए इस्तेमाल नहीं कर सकते क्योंकि irregular में एंगल चेंज होते हैं. So the formula would be n minus 2 times 180, same formula but just divide number of sides because all angles will be same in a regular polygon. Understood everybody or not? Yes or no? Now we need to understand, after understanding interior and exterior angles, we need to understand what are exterior angles, because that is also very much important from exam point of view. So try to understand. This chapter is very easy. All you need to get a good grip on these four formulas which I'm going to show you right now. Okay. So we are done with the interior angles. So let me start the exterior angles with the next page. So remember one thing, there is a fact in maths. There is a fact in maths, and
सर एक
especially in
सवाल
geometry.
पूछूं?
जी बेटा प्लीज. जी बेटा पूछें.
सर ये जो स्क्वायर है ये स्क्वायर भी पॉलीगॉन में आता है?
बिल्कुल ऑब्वियसली क्लोज्ड होता है ना.
अच्छा सही है, ठीक है. क्लोज्ड का मतलब है कि वो चार साइडों से क्लोज्ड हो.
फर्स्ट और लास्ट आपस में मिल जाए ना. एग्री.
अच्छा सही है, ओके ओके ठीक है.
इंटीरियर, ओके. There is a fact in maths that interior and exterior angle in any polygon, it should be equals to 180 degrees. It should be equals to what? 180 degrees. There is a fact in maths that it should be equals to 180 degrees. The second fact is that sum of all exterior angles, it should be equals to 360 degrees. That is second fact. Fact one, fact two. And the third one is that one exterior angle in regular, one exterior angle in regular polygons, it is equals to 360 divided by n, because in regular polygons, if the interior angles are same, so exterior angles would definitely be same. Laluna, how this case works, please pay attention in the example of equilateral triangles. So please pay attention, everybody. I hope, Arsalan, you are listening very carefully because this is important for you. Okay.
Yeah, sir, I'm listening very carefully.
Okay, so please pay attention, everybody. This is a triangle in front of you, which is technically, according to my wish, it is an equilateral triangle. So Muhit, you can see one thing, that this is an equilateral triangle. It means that all sides will be same. Agree? If all sides are same, bacha, so all angles would be 60 degree each. Understood, Ramin? Understood, Ramin?
जी sir.
This
जी,
is
जी.
what an interior angle is. But Alim, your exterior angle would be the extension of this line. Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
Can you see that? Can you see that, Ramin, Aline, that this is your exterior angle, which the shape is going to make when the line is extending. Agree?
Yes, sir.
So you can see one thing, that Vadan, that this angle is exterior angle. This dotted angle is what? Exterior angle. This dotted angle is what? This dotted angle is exterior angle. Agree? So you can see that there are three exterior angles. This is also three exterior angles. Beta, we know that that interior plus exterior, it is equals to 180 degrees. And Ramin, we are familiar that angle at a line is also 180 degree. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So we know that 180 minus 60 would be 120. Agree? We know that that x plus 60, it like, let's say this is x. We know that x plus 60, it should be equals to 180 degrees. So x is equals to 180 minus 60. So x is equals to 120 degrees. So Vadan, can I say that this angle is 120 degree, this angle is 120 degree, and this angle is 120 degree?
Yes.
So all of you can see that this equilateral triangle, it has three interior angles of 60 degree each and three exterior angles of 120 degree each. If you add 120, 120, 120, it would be 360. And I wrote it here that sum of all exteriors, it should be equal to 360 degree. Understood everybody or not? Yes or no? Proceeding.
Yes.
Let's see what we can get from the next term. So please pay attention everybody. Like let's say there is a polygon in front of you and I am going to make a polygon. ऐसा बनाने की कोशिश करता हूँ कि अच्छा भी बने और समझ भी आ जाए. Please pay attention. Okay. What is the name of this polygon? What is the name of this polygon? Anyone?
Hexagon.
Hexagon. If
Right
this
side.
is heptagon, step one is count sides. Count sides. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. N is equals to 6. Okay, sir said that n is equals to 6 is hexagon. It is what? Hexagon. Okay, let's see what would be the size of one interior angle. One interior angle, it is equals to n minus 2 times 180 divided by n. So it would be 6 minus 2 times 180 divided by 6. 6 minus 2 is 4. 4 into 180 divided by 6. 720 divided by 6. So the answer is 120 degrees. Am I right, beta? Am I right, beta?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
I can see here that Maya, I got 6 interior angles and all the angles are 120, 120, 120, 120, 120 degree each. Any problem, Ramin beta? समझ आ रही है मेरा बच्चा कि नहीं?
जी सर आ रही है.
120, 120, 120, 120, 120, 120 degree each. Now you can see one thing, that if I add all the angles, I'm getting the total angle, which is 720. So it must have the total exterior angles equals 360 or not, Arsalan?
Yeah.
So see, this is interior angle. See, this is interior angle. I'm extending the line here. I'm also extending this line over here. Vadan, I'm also extending this line over here. I'm extending this line here. I'm extending this line here. Okay? I'm extending this line here. So you can see one thing, Vadan, that this angle would automatically be 60 degrees each. Do you agree with me on this statement or not?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So all of you can see that we have 660s here. Agree? Agree everybody or not? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So you can see one exterior angle, and I wrote a formula a few seconds before that. I wrote that exterior angle in a regular polygon is 360 by n. So Vadan, you can see one thing, that I wrote 360 divided by n. In place of n, I'm going to write 6 because it's a hexagon. So 360 divided by 6 is 60 degrees each or not? Yes or no? So every fact will coincide with each other. So please pay attention. Let me zoom in. And let me sum up the chapter which I taught you right now. Arom, you left the classroom. Any problem with the connection? All right. I hope everybody, all of you are listening very carefully. So please pay attention. The first question in this chapter can be, examiner can ask you that what is the total amount of the interior angle in a polygon. So you have to just count side. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have to put the value of n is equals to 6 in the formula n minus 2 times 180 to get total, and then divide by 6 to get 1, because all angles will be same if it is a regular. Then if a shape is having 6 interior angles, so it will have 6 exterior angles as well. And interiors and exteriors, they both sum equals to 180 degrees for sure. So this is 120. So this would be 60. So Arom, you can see that I wrote 660s here. Any problem?
No, sir.
And interior plus exterior, it is equals to 180 degrees. You can see that in every case, interior plus exterior, it is equals to 180 degrees. Any problem?
No, sir.
Another fact we studied, the sum of all exterior angles, it is equal to 360 degrees. इसका मतलब है बदान के तमाम 60 60 60 को ऐड करो तो ये 360 आना चाहिए. तो एक बात मुझे बताएं, 60 times 6 is 360 or not?
Yes, sir.
Let me sum up the chapter now. Let me sum up the chapter now. So it's a summary time. Summary. In Cambridge examinations, examiner can ask you names of polygons from n is equals to 3 to n is equals to 10. And the sequence is triangle, quadrilateral, four-sided, quadrilateral, pentagon, बेटा सब बोलते जाएं साथ साथ, hexagon, six-sided,
Heptagon.
heptagon, seven-sided, octagon, eight-sided, nonagon, nine-sided, decagon, 10-sided. Okay, so examiner can ask you about these names. Okay, so you should be aware about these facts. Okay, formula number 1 we studied today was total interior angle. To find out the total interior angle of any polygon, all you need to understand the formula, which is n minus 2 times 180. That is the formula we studied today, n minus 2 times 180. N is the number of sides. हादी n की जगह पर आप किसी भी फिगर की कोई भी वैल्यू लिख दो, जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल हेक्सा हो तो 6 लिखना पड़ेगा, हेप्टा हो तो you will be writing 7. Okay, then the second fact we studied today was one interior angle, one interior angle of regular, that is mandatory. Okay, Arom, you cannot use this formula if the shape is not regular. Okay, so the formula is the same, but all you have to divide the first formula with n. Any problem?
No, sir.
Okay, so the third fact is that interior plus exterior, it should be equals to 180 degrees. Interior plus exterior, it should be equals to 180 degrees. The fourth formula we studied about the exterior angle of regular. रामीन ये regular वाला formula है, ऐसी किसी shape में उठा के नहीं लगाना. Exterior angle of a regular, it would be equals to 360 by n. Understood?
जी sir.
Okay, and the last fact was that total exterior, या इसका word change कर दूं तो ऐसे लिखता हूँ, sum of all exteriors. Sum of all exterior angles should be equals to 360 degrees. These are facts. Now
Sir,
we
sum
have
of
two
all
facts.
exterior angles ये regular में या irregular में भी है ये?
रेगुलर हो कि इरेगुलर हो, 360 से ज्यादा नहीं होगा. ठीक है,
ठीक है.
these two are facts. This is fact and this is also fact, and rest three are the formulas. Okay, okay everybody, understood everybody or not? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Some basic worksheet now. पहले बेसिक वर्कशीट करके फिर पास पेपर दिखाऊंगा, क्योंकि पहले जरा बेसिक वर्कशीट कर लो तो आइडिया हो जाएगा आपको. पॉलीगॉन्स कॉर्बेट मैथ्स, तो आइडिया कर लो कि आपको ये अगर आ जाए तो बस बेहतर हो जाएगा, हम कल ही पास पेपर इसका कर सकेंगे. ठीक है, एंगल्स एंड पॉलीगॉन्स. अगर हमें ये आ गए आपको भी तो हम कल ही इसका पास पेपर जो है वो हम कर सकेंगे, ठीक है।
Okay, sir.
Please pay attention, everybody. Okay, look at question number 1. It says that calculate the size of angle X. Okay, now we understand one thing, that I can see, Ramin, that the first question I have here is a shape, and I have to count that. So I can see one thing, that sine that n is equals to 5. Agree, sine? Because number of sides in this shape is 5. So first of all, you can see that these two boxes means right angles. Agree, everybody? This box means right angle. इसको कहते हैं right angle. क्या कहते हैं? And right angle in maths is 90 degrees each. So let's find out this total first, that what is the total interior angle, and then I can get X because I have 4 available. So I need total. So total would be equals to n minus 2 times 180 and 5 minus 2 times 180. So Laluna, 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 times 180 is 540. So I got the idea that my total is 540. So I can conclude that sum of all these should be equals to 540. So I can write X plus 160 plus 115 plus 90 plus 90 equals 180. If you have a question like this, please add them in pairs, or you can proceed with the rough working. You can add them first, add them. So it's my rough working area 116, 115, 90 and 90. So add and subtract, it should always be from the right side. So 0 plus 5 plus 0 plus 0 is 5. 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 plus 9 is 16. 16 plus 9 is 25. So 2 plus 1 plus 1 is 4. It is 455. So I can write X plus 455 is equals to 540. ये मैंने गलती से ये लिख दिया. It's equals to 540. So X is equals to 540 minus 455. So X is equals to what? So now you have to subtract. तो बेटा अगर आपको subtraction भी नहीं आती, कोई बुरी बात नहीं है, सीखने की कोशिश करा करें, हर चीज सिखाता हूँ यहाँ पे. 540 minus 455. Subtract from the right side. There is a common mistake. 0 minus 5 is not 0. Okay? So first of all, you cannot subtract 5 from 0. So Laluna, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a carry from that. So it would be 3 and that would be 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. 3 minus 4 is impossible. So I can make this as 4 and this would be 13. And 13 minus 5 is 8. So 4 minus 4 is 0. So 85 degrees is the answer for this question. I hope all of you understood this. Vadan, samajh aayi beta?
Yes, sir.
This was for question number 1. Arsalan, samajh aayi beta?
Yes, sir.
All right. Arsalan, please count the sides for me. Please count the sides.
Okay. 6.
Okay. N is equals to 6. Total का formula बताओ Arsalan. Total interior कैसे निकालूंगा, क्योंकि y निकालना है.
N plus 1.
Minus 2.
Yeah. Sorry, N minus 2.
हाँ.
और फिर multiplied by 180. Yeah.
Multiply by 180. N की जगह पे क्या लिखूं?
Total number of sides.
कितनी है?
6.
6 minus 2 को ब्रैकेट में लिखें.
6 minus 2 हो गया 4. 4 times 180. एक मिनट, कैलकुलेटर नहीं है.
कैलकुलेटर नहीं इस्तेमाल करें बेटा. 180 को 4 से मल्टीप्लाई करो. तो 180 double is 360 and 360 double is 720. ठीक है?
Okay.
So what you concluded here, Arsalan, that the sum of all these, it should be equals to what?
Sum of all these should. Yes.
Sum of all these angles, it should be equals to what?
That's the perimeter.
No, sum of all these angles, it should be equals to what? Arsalan, please pay attention. Sum of all these angles, it should be equals to 720.
Achha.
Understood?
Yeah.
Okay. Arsalan, this box means what?
90 degrees.
Okay, 90 degrees. So can I say that sum of all of them Sum of all of them start from y ताकि भूले नहीं, y plus 130 plus 90 plus 170 plus 75 plus 110, it should be equals to 70 or 720. Agree?
Yes.
So should I add all of them like this?
Yeah, add all of them, then subtract the total.
Okay, so please help me out, Arsalan, that what should
Okay.
I write? Right से start करें कि left से?
Right से.
Very good. So 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 5 plus 0, तो नीचे क्या लिखूं?
5.
Very good. 3 plus 9 12, 12 plus 7
12. 19.
19 plus 7
7.
19 plus 7
26.
26 plus 1 is 27, 2 ऊपर गया, 2 plus 1 3 4 5 575. So I can
तो ये
say
हो
that
गया
sum
y.
of all of them is equals to 575. So y is equals to 720 minus 575. माइनस करना है तो जल्दी नहीं करनी, कैलकुलेटर अलाउड नहीं होगा एक पेपर में, तो आपने 720 ऊपर लिखना है, 575 माइनस करना है, तो 0 में से 5 नहीं जाता, कैरी करना पड़ेगा, तो ये 1 बनेगा, तो ये 10 बना, 10 में से 5 गया 5 आता है, 1 में से 7 नहीं जाता, तो बेटा ये 6 बनेगा, तो ये 11 हो गया, 11 में से 7 गया 4, 6 में से 5 गया 1, तो y is equals to 145. Does it make sense?
Yeah, now it makes sense.
Yeah, so the answer is 145. Okay, proceeding. The hexagon below has 2 right angle triangles and the other 4 angles are equal. So Hadi, can I say that all of the other angles, they are also equals x? Hadi,
Yes, sir. बिल्कुल.
can I say that all of the other angles equals x? Okay, Hadi, can you please tell me what are the total number of sides?
6, sir.
Okay, n is equals to 6. We just realized that we use this formula n minus 2 multiply with 180 to find out the total. Agree? We just did it, so that is the reason I'm just proceeding with go with the flow. Agree? अभी हमने किया है. Agree? So sine, can I say that x plus x plus x plus x plus 90 plus 90, it should be equals to 720.
Yes, sir.
Can I
4x.
say that 4x plus 180 is equals to 720?
Yeah.
720 minus 180 would be 540. Can I say that?
Yeah.
So 540 divided by 4 would be, you have to use the calculator now.
Right.
Or sorry, cutting. So x is equals to 540 divided by 4, half करते जाएं, तो 270 divided by 2, so 270 divided by 2 is what? 135 degrees each. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Correct.
This is 135 degrees each. रामीन बेटा समझ आ रही है मेरा बच्चा कि नहीं?
जी सर आ रही है।
आपको हो सकता है कि ये जो मेरे अच्छे बच्चे हैं उनको ये कॉन्सेप्ट थोड़े से इजी लग रहे होंगे, ठीक है, उनको समझ आ रही होगी, लेकिन कोशिश करें कि अपना जो भी जहाँ पे भी जो भी एम्बिग्यूटी है उसको क्लियर करें, ठीक है,
जी
क्योंकि अभी इस पॉलीगॉन के बाद मैंने आपको एंगल्स ऑन अ स्ट्रेट लाइन एंड देन सर्कल थ्योरम्स पढ़ाने हैं, तो अगर आपको ये चीजें नहीं आएंगी तो वहां पे स्ट्रगल करेंगे आप लोग, ठीक है।
जी सर।
Okay, shown below is a heptagon, so I'm not doing it, please do it yourself. A hepta means n is equals to 7, so just find out the total and then find out the missing one. Okay, find the size of each. It's a regular, means all angles are same, so do it yourself. N is equals to 4. Okay, just find out the total and then divide by 5. Okay, let me do it यार, ये वाला क्वेश्चन का इसका पार्ट बी भी है। Shown below is a regular pentagon. So regular pentagon means, Arsalan, that there are 5 sides and 5 angles are equal. So can I say that all the angles will be x, x, x? Agree?
Yes.
So beta, we are familiar that the total would be n minus 2 times 180. Do you copy?
Yes, sir.
So 5 minus 2 is 3 and 3 times 180 would be 540. Agree?
Yes,
There
yes.
is to 5 4 तो 5 पे डिवाइड कर.
यस, मैं थोड़ा सा स्टेप करवा रहा हूँ ताकि अगर किसी को समझ ना आए तो वो कर सके, बाकी कोई मेरे प्रो बच्चा है ना माशाल्लाह तो वो डायरेक्ट भी कर सकता है, ठीक है। तो 540 divided by 5 would be 108 degrees each, so that would be 108 degrees। जी रामीन, मेरा पुत्र समझ आया? आरोम, अली,
जी सर, आ गया मुझे
इजर,
समझ।
लालूना,
सर बिल्कुल समझ।
निखिल,
जी सर।
जी सर आ गया।
वेरी गुड, गुड जॉब, गुड जॉब, गुड जॉब। अच्छा जी, तैमूर बेटा समझ आया कि नहीं?
जी सर।
बेटा कोई लिफ्ट नहीं है आज, खैर हो? अच्छा जी, three identical regular pentagons are joined as shown। Okay, so Vadan beta, we got the idea that one of the interior angle of the regular polygon, regular pentagon is 108। Agree?
यस सर।
तो ये कहते हैं तीनों रेगुलर हैं, तो क्या ये तीनों 108 108 108 होंगे?
यस सर, ये y को अगर फाइंड करना है तो 108 माइनस 180 माइनस 108 कर ले।
नहीं जी, बिल्कुल ऐसा नहीं होगा। एंगल एट अ
सर
पॉइंट इज व्हाट?
सर ये 360 माइनस 108 होगा।
Yes. So angle at a point is 360 degrees. So Vedant total is 360. So y would be equals to 360 minus 108 minus 108 minus 108। ठीक है वेदांत मेरा बच्चा, आप
जी
इसको
जी
108 से क्यों माइनस नहीं कर सकते, उसका मैथमेटिकल रीजन क्या है वो भी आपको 2 मिनट में देता हूँ। तो 360 100 100 100 300 हुए, 8 प्लस 8 प्लस 8 इज 324, तो 360 माइनस 324, तो द आंसर इज 36 डिग्री। एम आई राइट बेटा, कोई गलती तो नहीं होगी? वदान मैं क्यों इसको 108 को 180 से माइनस नहीं कर सकता मेरा पुत्र, ये इसलिए नहीं कर सकता कि इफ आई एक्सटेंड, वदान कैन यू हियर मी, इफ आई एक्सटेंड दिस लाइन, एग्री, सो 180 माइनस 108 वुड बी 72, और 72 ये होगा और हमें ये नहीं चाहिए, एग्री?
जी 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 सर, अगर वो पार्ट करेंगे तो फिर 72 को दोबारा डिवाइड बाय 2 करना पड़ेगा तो 36 आएगा।
आपको क्या पता है कि ये इसका बाइसेक्टर था, एग्री?
जी जी ठीक है सर।
आपको ये तो आइडिया नहीं है ना कि ये बाइसेक्टर भी है, ठीक है।
जी जी
Proceeding, shown below is a regular hexagon। और अभी आपने फाइंड आउट किया है that the total angles in a total sides are Laluna 6, agree? Total interior angle would be, total interior angle would be, total interior angle would be n minus 2 times 180, 6 minus 2 times 180। और अभी अरसलान से पूछा था 4 into 180, उसने कहा था सर 720 आता है, एग्री? वन इंटीरियर एंगल कितना होगा? वन इंटीरियर एंगल, तो बेटा 720 को 6 पे डिवाइड कर दें तो इट वुड बी 120 डिग्री, एग्री? सो लालूना मेरा बेटा, can I say that it's saying that it's a regular hexagon, so can I say that this angle would be 120? If this is regular, so it means that these two lengths will be equal to each other, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So can I say that BCD is an isosceles triangle?
Yes, sir.
So it would be BCD isosceles. So these two lengths are equal. So if this is 120, so if this is x, so that would obviously be x. Agree everybody or not? So we know that x plus 120, it should be equals to 180 degrees. So 2x is equals to 180 minus 120. 2x is equals to 60 degrees. So 2x, x is equals to Mohit, 60 divided by 2 is 30 degrees each. So the answer for x is 30 degrees. Understood everybody or not?
अंडरस्टूड सर।
I request all of you, so please practice few questions from this worksheet. I will proceed the worksheet inshallah tomorrow. But please do make sure that you copy each and everything in your own notebook. I will send the copy of the notes. Okay? I will not send extra questions. Just practice these questions, whatever I sent. Okay? If you understand the topic, you are open to open your past paper booklet and solve few questions on it. Yes. जी बेटा।
हम लोग इसमें अगर बी डी ई को 90 डिग्रीज लेते और
हाँ
120 से माइनस करते तब भी आंसर आ सकता है ना?
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल आंसर आ सकता है, लेकिन मेरा बेटा मैंने क्यों नहीं लिया उसका सिर्फ और सिर्फ रीजन ये है कि एग्जामिनर ने मुझे कहा नहीं था कि बी डी इज परपेंडिकुलर टू ई डी, सही है?
जी
अगर ये मुझे कहता तो मैं यहाँ पे 90 लिखता और 120 में से 90 माइनस करता तो 30 आ जाता। एग्री?
जी सर।
लेकिन वो राइट अप्रोच इसलिए नहीं था क्योंकि मुझे नहीं पता कि ये लाइन इसके परपेंडिकुलर है कि नहीं। अगर यहाँ पे 90 होता ना तो फिर तो बल्ले बल्ले हो जाता। हमें पता था कि ये 120 है तो 120 में से हम 90 निकालते तो x आ जाता। एग्री?
सर अगर ये परपेंडिकुलर ना होता तो BC और CD लाइक वो सेम साइड्स होती, लाइक ये
बेटा
आइसोसेलेस होता फिर भी।
देखें, पहली पहली बात तो ये है ना, पहली बात तो ये है कि हमें इस चीज से बिल्कुल कंसर्न ही नहीं है कि ये लाइन जो है इसके परपेंडिकुलर है कि नहीं, क्योंकि इट इज नॉट गिवन इन अ क्वेश्चन। इन मैथ यू कैन नॉट सपोज दैट ओके B to D इज परपेंडिकुलर, ओके, अनलेस एंड
जी
अनटिल इट
सर।
इज गिवन इन द क्वेश्चन। ठीक है?
जी सर।
अंडरस्टूड और नॉट? इस चीज का आपने आइडिया रखना है कि मैथ्स में जब तक एग्जामिनर आपको खुद ना कहे ना दैट दिस गिवन लेंथ इज परपेंडिकुलर, तब तक आपने खुद एज्यूम नहीं करना। ठीक है?
जी सर।
सो बेटा प्लीज
सर
डू नोट डाउन एंड वट एवर जो क्वेश्चन मैंने प्रैक्टिस कराए हैं आप लोग उनको रिपीट जरूर करें, बिकॉज इट विल गिव यू द कॉन्फिडेंस दैट यू गॉट द टॉपिक। और कल की क्लास में सबको फार्मूलाज जो है ना याद होने चाहिए, बिकॉज दीज फार्मूलाज आर वेरी मच इंपॉर्टेंट टू प्रैक्टिस पॉलीगॉन्स, क्योंकि दीज फार्मूलाज दे आर गोना हेल्प अस इन एंगल प्रॉपर्टीज एंड दे आर आल्सो गोना हेल्प अस इन द ज्योमेट्रिकल प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ सर्कल्स, which is the task for this week. So I want to finish geometry section in this week. ठीक है?
ओके सर।
सर एक सवाल है।
जी बेटा प्लीज बोलें।
सर हमें कैसे पता चला कि ये आइसोसेलेस ट्रायंगल है?
बेटा आपको वो एग्जामिनर ने कहा था ना कि रेगुलर हेक्सागोन है, तो आपको पता
बिल्कुल।
लग गया कि BC और CD बराबर है।
जी सर।
तो मैंने इस कैंची से काट के इस शेप को मैं नीचे ले
हाँ
गया।
हाँ
एनी
हाँ।
प्रॉब्लम?
जी जी सर ठीक है।
तो जब BC और CD बराबर हैं तो ऑब्वियसली सॉरी मैंने नाम नीचे गलत दिए हैं, मैं नाम जरा ठीक कर लूँ। ये नाम मैंने यहाँ पे गलत लिखा है, यहाँ पे आता है D और यहाँ पे आता है C। तो जब BC और CD बराबर हैं तो इट मीन्स दैट कि BD बराबर है कि नहीं हमारा उससे कोई कंसर्न नहीं था। हमें B to C और C to D बराबर मिल गए थे, तो हमें कंडीशन आइसोसेलेस के लिए ही है कि टू साइड्स शुड बी इक्वल टू ईच अदर। ओके,
ठीक है सर।
चलो जी, हैव अ गुड डे, थैंक यू सो मच एंड डू मेमोराइज द फॉर्मूलाज। ठीक है? और एंड आल्सो एट द सेम टाइम प्लीज डू प्रैक्टिस, कीप ऑन प्रैक्टिसिंग ग्राफ्स ऑफ फंक्शंस। Whatever questions you have, just keep it with you, note it down, send it to me via inbox. I can compile them and I can answer each and every question on Saturday class. ठीक है?
ओके सर।
ओके।
सर
सर
क्लास ऑन
हेलो
सैटरडे?
सर।
जी बेटा इंशाल्लाह सैटरडे को इंशाल्लाह इस दफा क्लास होगा, और वो होगा हमारा ग्राफ्स ऑफ फंक्शन का मैराथन, जिसमें हम लोग पास पेपर क्वेश्चंस जो हैं वो करेंगे। ठीक है?
अच्छा, तो कल क्लास है क्या?
कल क्यों नहीं है बेटा? कल कल क्या है? कल ट्यूसडे है। ट्यूसडे के दिन मेरी क्लास जब नहीं होती तब इन्फॉर्म करता हूँ कि नहीं होगी।